police are likely to serve a notice to Raj Thackeray at his residence in Mumbai. The Aurangabad police has registered a case against the MNS chief and organizers for the rally against, for a particular rally that they held. Now, the case against Raj Thackeray is for provocative speech at his Aurangabad rally that was held over the weekend. He had told party men to play Hanuman Chalisa at double volume at mosques that have loudspeakers. Shiv Sena said that this is an attempt that is clearly being made to disturb law and order in the state by proxies of the BJP, clearly referring to Raj Thackeray. Now, this, of course, has been blowing up into a huge controversy. Saurabh Gupta joins us from Mumbai with the very latest. Saurabh, so the Aurangabad police have filed a case against Raj Thackeray for provocative speech. And all of this is coming in at a time when he has set that May 3rd deadline. Maharashtra is also on high alert.
Well, yes, in the state police chief himself briefed the Home Minister, a high-level meeting this morning where the Home Minister came to the police headquarters to ensure that all the security preparations that are necessary to avoid any kind of untoward incident in view of the MNS chief's threat to have his party men read the Hanuman Chalisa at double volume on loudspeakers wherever mosques have loudspeakers is something that the state administration fears could actually result in communal tension, could result in a law and order situation, and anticipating that, all leaves of police personnel have been cancelled. 87 companies of the State Reserve Police Force have been deployed in several parts of the state, especially in areas that have been identified as sensitive. Apart from that, around 30,000 home guards have been deployed. 15,000 people have received notices, and they've also faced restrictions because of preventive sort of steps that the police have taken. Beyond that, what the police say is there's been a massive level of intelligence gathering at the ground, and also what they've done is they've spoken to community leaders, ensuring that even if there is a provocation, there is no reaction. So several community leaders who the police have spoken to, they've told them to inform the police if they see anyone trying to create a problem, and the police forces will be there in no time, apart from the regular deployment at identified sensitive areas. So the Maharashtra government, because of what Raj Thackeray has said, is anticipating a law and order situation and taking preventive measures. The whole thing started with this loudspeaker row, but it was given a further impetus with Raj Thackerays speech at Aurangabad over the weekend, and parts of which were clearly meant to instigate, and clearly provocative in nature. So obviously the state government says that Raj Thackeray is being used by the BJP as a proxy to create a law and order situation in the state, to show the government in bad light, because the BJP hasn't been able to topple the Sena-led government so far. And therefore,
Saurabh, the politics of it indeed, is interesting, with the Shiv Sena accusing the BJP of using, Raj Thackeray as its proxy in the state to create this unrest. But what is the situation on the ground at the moment? We know that the entire force of the Maharashtra police has come out and said that they're alert and ready to tackle any deterioration in the law and order situation. This is what a top police officer in the state has in fact told NDTV today. And all of this is, coming in the light of that May 3rd deadline that we've been talking about.
The politics, Rishika, is actually very simple. The politics is that there is a Hindutva party, the Shiv Sena, which has tied up with ideological opposites, the NCP and the Congress, to form a government in the state. But the other Hindutva party, which believes it is the guardian of the Hindutva fold, the BJP, obviously slighted by the move of the Shiv Sena, wants to target the Shiv Sena to dilute its Hindutva credentials. And why does it want to do that? Because Shiv Sena patriarch Balasaheb Thackeray is considered a Hindutva icon in the state. Now, where does Raj Thackeray come into all of this? Now, over the last 2 years, the BJP has, on its own, tried to topple the government in Maharashtra, hoping that it would return to power, because it feels that it has the right to power, as the mandate was for a Sena-BJP combined and not the current combined that rules the state. So the BJP has not managed to topple the government, though.
Okay.
And it wants to therefore dilute the Sena's Hindutva credentials, damage it before the all-important civic body elections, so that the Sena reconsiders its alliance. So that is the political play here.
All right.
And that's where Raj Thackeray comes in.
All right, so very interesting, the politics of it, and of course, the Maharashtra police saying that they are on high alert, given what Raj Thackeray said, a case being filed against him for provocative speech by the Aurangabad police. We'll, of course, continue to keep a close watch on all those developments, but let's just listen in to what the Maharashtra DGP has had to say on the law and order situation.
मैंने आपको जैसे बताया है, सीपी औरंगाबाद, उसमें जो भी लीगल एक्शन होगा वो सीपी औरंगाबाद लेंगे और वो सक्षम है और आवश्यक जो कार्रवाई है वो करेंगे। पूरा महाराष्ट्र में पुलिस फोर्स तैनात है। मैंने बोला है, स्पष्ट आदेश दिए हैं। हमारे संपूर्ण महाराष्ट्र की पुलिस जो है वो रेडी मोड में है और जो भी कायदा व सुव्यवस्था खराब करने की कोशिश करेगा उन पे कठोर कार्रवाई की जाएगी। हमने सब कम्युनिटीज़ की मीटिंग ली है। हर जगह हमने पीस कमेटी, मोहल्ला कमेटी मीटिंग्स ली हैं। हमने लोगों को अपील किया है कि आप शांतता रखें और हर जगह लोग हमसे कोऑपरेट कर रहे हैं।